I'm Joshua Moffitt, and today is the 12th of October 2019. I'm going to conduct the fasteners for the kydex holster with the polishing and also cutting it out. And this will be my week 4 final project for my kydex holster. And then what I have displayed here are my materials. Pretty much the kydex holster that was molded. Different variances of sandpaper to help with the polishing and the finishing of it. The belt attachment along with the eyelets, the eyelet punch, a couple drill bits to drill in, and the rotary tool to cut the material before putting it all together. So we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll get the mold cut out. Okay, so the first step we're going to do is go ahead. We kind of got lined out where I'm going to cut. We're going to cut this down, and this is just the front of the holster. And once we get that cut down, we'll go ahead and place it back on here. Redo some new lines, so that way with the back part of the holster, we'll be able to get to match and line it up. So go ahead and start this process now. Alright, so we went ahead and got the rough cut already done out. So everything is cut down to size. Of course, it's all still kind of rough. So what we're going to do now is just going to line everything up, probably clamp it down, and then pre-drill with a 1/4 inch drill bit, which I already have set, where I'm going to put for the eyelet placement. And then from there, I will drill the holes for the belt retainer, for it to go on just like so. And then once that's all done, then we'll go ahead and actually connect the holster with the eyelets so it's secured, and then that'll hold the kydex together to where we can get a nice even sanding finish and start cleaning all of the edges up so it all matches and it's all straight and level with itself. And then we'll place the rest of the hardware in and then polish it up, and then it should be good to go after that. Alright, so now we have all the holes drilled for the eyelet placement and also for the belt loop placement for when it's going to get attached to the back side. Again, this is all outside the waistband holster, so we're not going to do any attachments for it to be universal. It's just all strictly going to be outside. So we'll go ahead and start doing the eyelet placement, which we'll start on this outside first and place those in. What we're going to do is, once we get them seated in, make sure they're secured in there. Take a block of wood, place that down on top, along with that, and then we'll go ahead and start crimping it down. To secure the kydex. Went ahead and got the eyelets placed in. Last thing what we're going to do is put in the belt loop, but before that what we're going to do is take the grinder for the extended flex shaft grinder and actually start smoothing all this out and make it nice and smooth. And then we'll place the belt loop retainer on there, and then start taking over with some sandpaper and polishing out on the edges. And then once we get to where the finished look where we want, we will go ahead and place firearm inside, and then make sure it retains the way it's supposed to be. Went ahead and used the sander on the flex shaft. Got it kind of all shaped out on how we wanted it. I got it all nice and smooth. So what I'm going to do now is take a finer sandpaper. We're starting off with a 220 grit just to kind of get another rough buff on it, and then I'm going to shoot down to a 500 grit and then start applying with a little bit of water to give it some moisture and start getting it to blend it in. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. We've got the belt retaining clip on. We got the edges all buffed out, nice and smooth, and then we'll go ahead and make sure, check firearms clear, clips in nice, retains it, and then you have your draw. A little stiff. What I had to do before was took the heat gun to it and just reapply a little bit more heat, just a little at a time, and work it, and I'm able to flex it some more and get it out. So other than that, it serves its purpose to retain the firearm. And thanks for watching.